My name is Redbone Slim, the cocoa half of the CocoRosie.
And I'm Rosie. Guess I'm the other half of the bean. The jelly bean, the CocoRosie jelly bean.
Okay, will someone introduce Beautiful Boys? Maybe just tell us something about that song.
Yeah, this is Beautiful Boys, and our dear friend Anthony sings on this song with us.
And here it is. This is Beautiful Boys, taken from Noah's Ark.
Those beautiful boys. Those beautiful boys. Beautiful boys.
We really jumped into this project, and we've been going ever since. It started about 2 years ago. The first record was made really before there was a band, before there was music even. It was just a journal entry of a type. And the second record, it was made right in the midst of our traveling.
So when did after writing and recording that first record, when did you decide, let's take this to a stage and let's perform these songs?
There isn't an actual moment of decision, but rather an acceptance of a quick procession of invitations. There was a really simple invitation to play a friend's birthday party. At that point, we didn't have any songs rehearsed, so we just worked really hard to learn 3 songs live, and that was our first time performing. And then that just collected some sort of momentum really quickly. We were invited to play it in university or something, and then it just went from there. So we didn't even have an opportunity to really think about what we were getting into. We were just sort of going through the doors.
Just almost fell into it after that first party. Obviously, like, you must have got some nice reactions from friends, I imagine, after that, which kind of made you think, okay, why don't we
absolutely
practice 10 songs maybe and try and get a set together? Yeah, was that it?
Really, someone just said, well, would you play this other show? So it was like, oh, okay, when we said yes before being prepared at all. So
I've just seen the stage setup there. Can you talk me through the different instrumentation, because some very unusual instruments on stage?
it kind of changes all the time, definitely from tour to tour. We always tend to have a piano and a harp and a guitar and a bunch of sort of non-conventional percussion items. Usually we have a sort of beatboxer, a sort of human beatbox of sorts, and we have a sampler thingy right now. But
do you enjoy playing live, playing the gigs?
Yeah, definitely. It's fun and challenging.
Yeah.
It must be a nice feeling, chatting to the promoter a second, saying, "Oh well, it's actually sold out tonight." I mean, that must be a great feeling to arrive in a town.
Yeah, it's totally amazing. We're deeply shocked and surprised. I don't know if we're overwhelmed. Especially at this point in tour, we're over 30 days in, so we're definitely in the zone, basically living this weird kind of lucid, rhythmic dream day by day. But it is amazing. We've never been to Ireland, and we constantly are arriving in places we've never been. And there's people that are somehow familiar with a part of us. And it's like a blind date, and then we're there, and then they've never met us, we've never met them, and then there's this romantic event, prepared, and it's totally special.
One night stands.
Yeah.
All over.
You've been so busy in the last year touring on the press blurbs. It mentions all the people you've been out on the road with and stuff. And that's kind of what I was getting at earlier when I was asking about writing these songs. Was it a completely... I imagine it must have been a completely different thing suddenly for something that just started, and suddenly people want another record. So it's suddenly, oh God,
You'd be surprised. And we were surprised too. It wasn't that different. A few moments of having to confront that and quickly really get it out of our minds and just return to our natural process of really delving deep into our imaginations and a bit into our past, and really just feeling comfortable and prepared that perhaps it wouldn't be received well, or maybe people wouldn't get it, but feeling like, this is just what we have to do. It's whether it's the best thing or not really doesn't matter.
Can one of you maybe introduce another track from the album first?
Totally.
So, anyone you want?
I don't know. I guess one of my favorite songs in the album is Techno Love Song. And I don't know. When we were writing the song, we were writing actually really hardcore techno song. Happycore, which is hardcore that feels somehow kind of psychotically happy on some level. And then, I don't know if people relate to it that way or not, but somewhere in the soul of it, there's this really elated, dreamy, hardcore techno spirit to it. But it's a very happy song and a very sad song, too, about lots of girls and behind doors coming out and singing together. And
here it is. Okay, just to finish up, thank you very much for your time. Hope the rest of the shows go well. Really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to hearing it. And I just want to ask you, what records were you listening to as kids that, just churned up all these ideas for what you're suddenly doing? What were the inspirations? I don't know, was it music? Was it writers? Was it,
Watched a lot of Wayne's World 1 and 2. And my sister was really into gospel music and gymnastics, exercise.
yeah, for me, really honestly, my main inspiration in my younger life and where I spent most of my time thinking and feeling out myself as an artist was while I was running.
Okay.
I was like a really hardcore runner, and I would run whenever I had the chance. And on the weekends, I was able to run 5 hours freely without anyone bothering me. I would run 5 hours straight along these train tracks that would go up and down the coast of California. And I would just run and
just think.
Yeah, like insane. Just like 5 hours straight, just like my mind spinning.
Again, thank you very much for your time, okay?
Yeah, thank you.